and you really feel that the other are taking the full credit of your work and you are not growing in your career, then you need to watch this video. Your manager taking your credit, right? It's a leakage of your performance, and eventually a manager or supervisor will find this out. This is the goal. This is how you stop in easy position to steal your work, right? So make sure you see that there are a few types of people working in organizations. Some don't want to work, some want to work, some want to grow but don't want to work, right? And if you're very good at your work and you notice that you are not growing, there are a few things that are happening. Some of them would include your manager taking your credit, right? And this is something that you need to stop immediately. When you are working so hard, you're making a lot of reports, you are making a lot of projects, and you are, let's say, leading the project, and then task is finished, the project is finished on time, in time, whatever it is, before time, right? You have a manager, you have a supervisor. If you have a not really a good manager and they're not a very good leader and they're just normal kind of like manager, often they take credit of your work. And this is a leakage of your performance. This is how you stop, and it's not optional. You have to do this to show your work in organization. You must do this. There are politics happening in any organization, you name it, and you get connected to senior management team. Okay, now senior management team, based on your organization hierarchical levels, you have different type of connection, right? So you've got one, if you're manager, then there's a director and the senior director and the vice president, whoever it is, right? So there are upright connection. So you need to be connected with them. Be polite, indirectly, slowly, take step by step, but you are seen as a colleague. First you do this, okay? Then connect to your parallel departments heads and parallel departments colleagues, right? So once you're connected in all directions, you look for opportunity, constant opportunity to sit with them for casual chit chats, whether you are going out on smoke break or you are in canteen eating with them, or you are having coffee in the coffee downstairs. Whatever is happening, please make sure that you have personal chit chat with them and indirectly showcase what you did, what you're busy on. Don't share confidential information, but say things like, I'm working on a new project, I'm working on a project that's related to a development of new department, I'm working on a project that we are actually expanding our brands, I'm working the groundwork for that. You share things like this. Whatever you're working on, make sure that your peers, or not only in your department but also across other departments, your functional other departments that are connected with you, or in your own department, senior and the senior and senior to the senior department heads are aware that this guy is the one who is working on few things. Now eventually your manager will know this, and eventually a manager or supervisor will find this out. This is the goal. Your manager should find out, but such a way that he cannot say anything because it was such a casual, there was no ill intention, right? And guess what he's gonna do now? He's gonna be very, very careful not to undercut you, not to undermine your work, not to undervalue your credits, right? So he's gonna give appropriate credit to your work because he doesn't want to be caught lying, and he doesn't want to be seen as the credit taker, right? So even if he or she doesn't want to give full credit, but at least you will make sure that Pradeep worked on it, Pradeep did it, Pradeep was the one who finished this. Things like this will happen. He or she will not find himself or herself in easy position to steal your work, right? So make sure that you are fully connected 360, and your manager should know that you are connected everywhere. Make sense? Ciao, ciao.